I am so excited about today. Today's going to be a fun topic because we're talking about AI, which is the popular topic that is going around because it's new. And people don't know exactly how it works and how to get mentioned. And so this session is going to help you understand it a lot more and understand exactly what is needed to take that next step on your website to make sure that you're showing up on AI. So, first things first, if you are just joining, first, welcome. This is part of the 12-day series of my December series that I'm doing around how to turn your website traffic into a sleigh full of leads. And it's been really fun. Every day I announce a gift on this live, and then we dive into something that can be very, very helpful. So, if we have not met yet, my name is Kelly, and I'm the owner of Ame Creatives. And I help service based businesses get found on Google so their website and their Google business profile brings in leads even when they're taking a well earned break. My whole goal is to make SEO very friendly. Taking away all of the overwhelm when it comes to SEO and make it easy for you to find or for leads to find you without you having to do more. So today, what I would like to talk about is how search isn't just Google anymore. We have other platforms that people are searching on to be able to find what it is that they need. An examples of those could be the Google AI overviews, ChatGPT recommendations, Perplexity, Bing Copilot. There's so many different ways that people are searching now, and it's not just through Google. And so, what we want to make sure is that we are being recommended for on these tools, so that when someone is searching on these tools, then we can show up, and then they can decide to reach out. I remember when I got my first lead through Copilot, and when I asked how did they hear about me, and they said Copilot, I was so excited because I was like, oh, okay, people are searching on Copilot, and I guess being recommended that way. So that it's always nice to be able to see like when you are getting traffic in different areas, and AI is one of those areas that you definitely want to be in. So let's think about it. Is your site being mentioned? Well, here's what's happening. People are asking questions instead of clicking links. They're asking questions on AI. They're getting the information that they need, and it the AI is summarizing and referencing and recommending based off of patterns, based off of things that it knows. And the question isn't do you rank for it, but is your site being mentioned when someone is searching? An example of that is here. So if you can see here, this is a search around wedding venues that allow outside catering in Houston, Texas. And you can see the AI overview here giving recommendations of places that it would recommend. Another example of that is here in ChatGPT when I'm searching for interior designers that are in Houston, Texas, and it's giving me a list of businesses in those areas that they would recommend, and they're recommending it based off of, for example, where it says local favorites, they're choosing that based off of a couple of things. But one, these sites have strong portfolios. These sites are highly recommended and have really good reviews. So it's helping ChatGPT understand that these are reputable brands, and it even is pulling in some descriptive words about the brand based off of what the brand has talked about. So, how do you get mentioned? Well, first things first is that you want to make sure that your content is is speaking to your audience, but also speaking in a way that ChatGPT can understand what it is that you do, understand your services, understand who your services are best for. The other thing is making sure that ChatGPT can even understand your website and read the structure of your website. So if your pages are not structured in a way for Google or ChatGPT or these platforms to be able to understand what it is that you do, be able to read that page. We talked about indexing yesterday and how your pages need to be indexed so that Google can even crawl that page and understand that page and read the page. These two things are very important. So you can have great content, but if the structuring on that page is not right, where the tool cannot read the page, then that content just goes unnoticed. If you have a great structured page, but then that content is just not where it needs to be for the tools to understand what it is that you do and who you help and how it needs to recommend you, then it also is not helping you either. Now, once you work on those things, then you can be able to track how your AI traffic is going through Google Analytics. So this is one of the things that I do for my clients is evaluate once we're done how much search traffic they're getting through ChatGPT and Perplexity and Claude and all of those different recommended AI tools, and you could be able to see exactly how many sessions you're getting through these platforms and how long people are spending on the site. Now, just because there isn't traffic doesn't mean that you aren't being recommended. So I also want to mention that as well. You could be recommended, but you're not bringing in traffic. So then the question is, well, are you being recommended for to the right audience? Are they taking that information and then picking up the phone to call you if you're a business that is taking in calls or taking in leads that way? You'd have to be able to kind of take it a step further. But this is one of the things that I help my clients with is to understand the strategy behind how AI is currently working for them, where they currently are, how competitors are showing up in AI, what are the quick wins that they can do in order to be able to move the needle in their business with AI and being shown up through AI, and how they can then take that data and then go and optimize it, or if depending on the client, I'll go in and optimize it for them, and then evaluating how well this is working through looking at Google Analytics and the traffic that's coming in through these platforms. Let me know if you have any questions. Today's gift is the first person to email me their website URL. I will actually send back a video along with an AI snapshot to you so that you could be able to see how your website is showing up through AI. So let me actually put my email in the chat now. Okay. And yeah, so feel free to email me. Like I said, the first person to email me, I will reply back, and that is your free gift for the day. And just as a reminder, Slave Ready Search is available. This is my 1-day SEO sprint that helps get your website ready to bring in leads long after you log off. It is the VIP day that I have. I have 5 spots in January where I walk through a scan of those pages that I'm working on to determine where the technical errors are, and then I'm actually fixing those errors for you. I'm also evaluating which keywords are the best ones, doing the keyword strategy and implementing those keywords throughout the pages. I'm also doing a full walkthrough video once I'm done optimizing the site for you and helping you with the support of the 7 days afterwards so that you're not left wondering exactly what to do next. If you have your site that's live and you are not noticing that you're getting leads through either AI, through Google, through any of these places, and you feel like you are having to show up on social media all the time, having to send people to your website directly, you are maybe your website just isn't, it's just sitting there. You paid all this money for a website, maybe you did it yourself, but it's just sitting there and it's not bringing in the leads or traffic that you want. This will be a great way for you to start the new year and change that. Let me actually put that link in the chat as well if you'd like to check that out. And I don't see any questions just yet. Let me just put that in there. There you go. All right, I'm not seeing any questions, so I'm going to hop off. Again, my email address is in the chat as well. The first person to email me with their URL will get an AI snapshot and video from me with how they're showing up in AI. And hopefully you found this helpful, and that's it. Have a good one.